Today we're going to try to make a 90s hip-hop track. I'm aiming for a style or vibe similar to Big L, as he is one of my favorite hip-hop artists from the 90s. Big L, aka Lamont Coleman, was an American rapper from East Harlem, New York, who released his debut album, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, in 1995. Coleman passed away 4 years later, being shot 9 times. Coleman's killer has never been identified. Big L was known for his lyricism, wordplay, and comedic repertoire, and has been credited as one of the pioneers of the horrorcore subgenre due to his track Devil's Son. I grew up on a lot of 90s hip-hop because my grandfather's side of the family got my dad hooked on rap music before I was born, so I catch some real nostalgic vibes whenever I make this sort of stuff. Let's get into the cook-up. Today's video is sponsored by Loopcloud. Loopcloud is a fully featured sample manager and store that automatically synchronizes to your DAW, so you can try out, edit, combine, and affect samples from your existing library or their store in your track before buying them. They have a variety of plans, ranging from about $80 per year to $230 per year, but they also allow for free downloads of their software as well. The main uses for the free version of the software are uploading your existing collection of samples, having the system tag and organize them automatically, and then editing them in your DAW, without any need to drag them into your DAW session until you know that they work in context. This saves you from creating a bunch of copies of audio files that you might end up never using, and just add clutter to your project. To test this feature, I loaded my loops from the Drip Drum Kit into Loopcloud, and the tagging feature appears to be on point as it correctly identified the key and BPM of each sample. But of course, there are a lot more benefits to being a subscriber. Subscribers get access to many more features, including all 8 tracks in the editor, 7 effects units, cloud storage, and more. There's over 4 million sounds to choose from in the store, so whatever you're into, you'll have plenty of choice. You can even take a 30-day free trial to try out all these features, which comes with 300 points to spend on any samples you'd like. Check out the link down in the description section of this video to download Loopcloud. I'm using the Premier Beats Super Pack by Raw Cuts, and I found this loop that I liked. Now I'm going to chop it up and edit it slightly. Let's skip forward to the final chop. Next, I found these drums. I wanted something to hit at the beginning of each loop, and I thought this bell-type sound would work. I felt like adding some effects. Loopcloud offers a wide variety of effects, from delays, filters, gain stretch, panning, and reverb. I settled on adding a filter and some reverb. Here's what it sounds like now. And here's what the loop sounds like altogether so far. I found this record scratch sound. I felt like I could use it to spice up the end of each loop, so I dragged it to the end and I chopped it up. Here's what it sounds like in the loop. Now that I've got a loop that I'm happy with, I can drag and drop each one of my samples from Loopcloud into FL Studio. I felt like the track needed a little something else to spice it up a bit. Alright, now it's time to write some lyrics. Like I said before, I'm going to model some of the flows off of Big L's music. 90s hip-hop didn't talk about drug use, as most rappers bragged about being dealers rather than addicts, although themes such as getting money and women were pervasive back then just as they are today. Another common theme in 90s hip-hop music was a healthy distrust of police and/or the government, so I'll try to incorporate all of these things into our track today. With all of that out of the way, let's see what we've come up with. Yeah. Check it out. Yo. It's all about money, women, and getting cash. Well known for whatever gimmick I've mimicked last. Bitch, I'm finna blast and run up all in a mask, in the glass, and knock the brains out of your fitted caps. Steady get the props for my word schemes. Used to be on the block with rocks just to serve fiends. Trying to chase figures and focus the main picture. Truth is hard to swallow like full bottles of straight liquor. I got the truest traits, my mama produced a great. Government be steady covering shit up like sewer grates. If I lack the funds, I'm back into cracking guns. I ain't finna break bread with you if I'm just catching crumbs.